Something's walking with me. I hear many of you walking with me. You're all walking with me, huh? Yeah, everything's walking with me. Everything walks with me. I hear you everywhere. I see you everywhere. Guide me, always. Walk with me, always. I've never noticed this here. I walk this path every single day and I never noticed this here. It's the first time I'm walking it backwards. Actually, no, I walked it backwards right here yesterday and I didn't see this. Wow. Perception. Just changing a small thing in our perception creates completely different parallel realities. Wow. All I had to do was decide to take a different path today, which is the same path, just in a different way. And I ended up noticing something that I never see. Even though I take the same path and still, some way, somehow, I try to take it differently. I always take the same path going in the same direction, just take different paths within that same direction. But this time I changed the entire direction altogether. I went from the opposite flow and came in. I came in from the opposite. This is the regular flow I take, let's say. Circle turning this way. And today, and within the circle, taking different paths every day within that circle, but still going within the same flow. And today I decided to turn the entire flow around, where I started taking different paths within a completely different flow of perception. It gave me a different flow of perception that I noticed something I hadn't. It's as easy as just taking a different path. Changing the way that we view things from a different lens, from a different perspective. It changes the entire thing. In some areas we can't see it based on certain perceptions. But if we decide to be open to change our perceptions of how we're viewing things, what we view changes. Thank you, nature, for your wisdom. Thank you for your incredible creations, reminding me always of my infinite expansion through this infinite expansion that exists. Yup. Peace. I'm on into another journey, another path. I come in through this direction and this flow before, but I'm still gonna flip something around as I go in here. To this huge web of trees that you can't tell what's in it right now. You can't tell what perception, through your perception, what is going to be in here. I could take that path. I could take this path. Little journey through a path of the jungle. A lot of times I remind myself to slow down too. I rush through nature. Nature doesn't rush. Nature's in no hurry to grow, to clean itself of whatever webs could be on it, whatever dirt. There goes a lizard running. It's too fast for me to catch it on camera. Nature doesn't judge itself. It doesn't ask itself how it looks. It doesn't wonder if it's straight or not, or if it's crooked, or if it looks like the next one. It doesn't compare itself. It doesn't wonder, am I doing enough? It doesn't fear death, transformation, rebirth. It doesn't not let anything come and use it as habitat, habitation. I don't know if that's a word. Of course it is. Inhibit? No. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's literally twisting itself up. You would think someone did that, but this was all nature itself. You just wrapped yourself up around here. Oh, it's so beautiful. Going all the way up the spine of the tree. I can see exactly where it ends, like right around there. Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Nature just is, and it's so beautiful. Mysteries within itself. Wisdom. Ancient knowledge. It doesn't question itself. It just knows that it is. It knows that it has. It knows does, that it did, that it will. Everything. It's everything, everywhere, all at once. Because it truly is. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Life with death, with life with death, with life. Yesterday I was seeing around here, there was like, I don't know what it was. I'll share it. A little fuzzy caterpillar looking thing, yellow, hanging from a web of a spider. And I was wondering, I really took a moment there wondering, should I be interfering? In the beginning, I knew, wow, whatever's happening is its natural process. But then at some point, I started questioning myself. That's the logic mind. Wondering if I should interfere and take. All I had to do was just rub my hand over the one string of web that I could see that the little caterpillar was hanging from, or whatever insect it was. But that would be my logic, that would be my human self coming into the natural rhythm of nature. Because if I do one thing, it's going to affect the other. And if I don't do one thing, it's going to affect the other. So regardless, it's affecting something. And if I were to go remove the whatever insect it was from the spider web, the spider doesn't eat. And on the other side too, if I would choose not to interfere with this natural process that I came to see, where it just happened with no human touch, no nothing, that just happened to be between nature and its natural flow of creation. Look, just like that, you see that leaf right there? Well, it just fell. But it was basically just like that, not swinging like, not turning like that, but it was just swinging on one little string of spider web. But so if I would have made the choice, whatever choice I would make, if I had made the choice to not interfere and decide to drop the caterpillar or that insect, then it would have died. Obviously, it would have been eaten by I forgot which one I had already said actually. But either way, it's causing some kind of effect. And I decided not to come in between nature itself. And then at the same time, I was thinking, like, when would I then interfere with something like happening with nature? If nature's hurt? Like, if I would, if it needed help because of something that a human did. If it needed help because a human left a plastic. If it needed help because it was stuck and tied up on some string. If it needed help because it was stuck on a branch or so, I don't know. When I know that I'm being placed there to assist and be of service to nature, to help nature, when I can see that it's there for me to make that choice, then I do it. Then at least for my conscious mind right now, everything's different when we actually are present and make any choice in life. That's when everything matters. What choices do we make then? Those are the choices that matter, and it's always our first thought. That's our intuition. That's why I paid attention to my first responsive energy when I first saw that spider with that insect hanging on its web. I was calm. I knew that I was just experiencing something natural within nature that happens, and it wasn't meant for me to have to interfere with nothing, because everything came from something naturally occurring within nature. That's the cycle of nature, the rhythm of nature, the flow of nature. That's it doing what it's meant to do. It's a little bluebird. Going back into the trees. Till next time.